In the ancient days, long before the rise of great empires, there existed a forgotten kingdom known as Orinthia, nestled deep within the heart of an uncharted land. Surrounded by towering mountains and dense, mystical forests, Orinthia was a place of marvels. The kingdom was ruled by Queen Althea, a wise and just leader who was said to have the gift of foresight, able to see glimpses of the future through the waters of a sacred lake known as the Eye of Time. Orinthia thrived in peace, its people living in harmony with nature, building grand cities of stone and glass, powered by strange crystals that glowed with an otherworldly light. These crystals were a gift from the gods, or so the legends claimed, and they provided endless energy, enabling the Orinthians to craft wonders far beyond the imagination of other civilizations. But, as in many tales of ancient times, the prosperity of Orinthia attracted envy. In the shadows of the distant mountains lay another kingdom, Sarnath, ruled by a war-hungry king named Dargan. Dargan had heard tales of Orinthia's power and its fabled crystals, and his heart was filled with greed. He believed that whoever possessed the crystals could control not just the kingdom, but the entire world. Dargan sent envoys to Queen Althea, pretending to seek peace, while secretly gathering an army to invade Orinthia. Althea, through her visions in the Eye of Time, saw Dargan's treachery. She knew a great darkness was coming, and though her people were peaceful, they had no choice but to prepare for war. In a bid to save her kingdom, Queen Althea sought out the elders of the sky, ancient beings who lived atop the highest mountain in the land. The elders were the keepers of ancient knowledge, and they warned the queen of a prophecy: a great flood of fire will engulf the land, and only the worthy shall survive. Returning to Orinthia with this dire warning, Althea began to build secret sanctuaries deep underground, where her people could take refuge if the worst came to pass. But time was not on their side. Dargan's armies were already marching toward the kingdom's borders, and the people of Orinthia knew they faced an unstoppable force. On the eve of the invasion, Queen Althea gazed once more into the Eye of Time, hoping to find a way to avert the coming disaster. But instead of a solution, she saw a vision of destruction: great towers crumbling, rivers boiling, and the once beautiful land scorched by flames. In her heart, she knew Orinthia's time had come. The next morning, the armies of Sarnath arrived at the gates of Orinthia. The Orinthians fought bravely, but they were no match for Dargan's war machines and vast legions. As the battle raged, the sky grew dark, and a terrible storm began to form overhead. Then, just as the prophecy foretold, the ground began to shake. From the very core of the earth, fire erupted, engulfing the battlefield and the city in a great inferno. The crystal towers of Orinthia exploded in dazzling bursts of light, and the sacred lake, the Eye of Time, vanished into the flames. It was said that in her final moments, Queen Althea stood atop the highest tower, her eyes glowing with the light of the crystals, as she called upon the gods to save her people.